Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Govind Singh, your strings mate. How are we doing today? Well, I hope everybody is rocking as usual. I think that's how it should be. Well, I'm super excited today because I've got this very famous intro lead section lesson that basically I'll be covering as part of today's video, and I'll try to basically make it as easy as possible for you so that anyone and everyone can play it. All right, that's the objective of today's lesson. uh, Apart from that, I think we'll also focus on some of the ways and means to basically make it sound like original, and we'll basically also understand a few things about why those notes were chosen. All right, so yeah, in all, I think it's going to be a great lesson. And one last thing before we dive into the lesson, friends, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe my channel, and also like and share, and use the comment box to share your feedback as well. All right. So without any further ado, let's get rocking. Thank you. Hey, welcome back, friends. I hope you got a nice close-up view of my guitar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn this entire intro lead in two parts. The part one will be uh, divided into four sections, which basically is the section that goes on into the loop. Yeah, on and on, on and on. And then part two will be the end part of it, end section of that I will be dividing into like two sections. So section 1 to 4, it will be part one. Section 5 and 6, it will be part two. Okay. Now, section one of part one basically is uh, 8 notes. Ideally, all the sections in part one are made up of 8 notes, and each of the section is played 2 times. Okay. Now, talking about section one, it starts from D12, B15, G14, G12, E15, G14, E14, G14. Okay. Once again, D12, B15, G14, G12, E15, G14, E14, back to G14. As you notice, I am coming back on the G14. So 14th fret, my fingers, you will see when I'm playing it, my fingers will pivot around the strings so that if I have to basically pick up from E14 to G14 or E14 back, so I can do without moving, I mean, without lifting my fingers. Yeah. And that's the way you should basically learn it. So I'll play all the 8 notes of section ones now. This is what I meant, pivoting around. Okay, so practice this section and be confident that you are able to play it, okay, at the right pace. All these strokes are basically going at a constant pace, so there is no gap between stroke 1 and 2, and there's no that thing. It's a simple beat like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you can choose to play all down picks, you can choose to play alternate picking, you can also go with economy picking, because what happens out here is that you are moving across the string a lot, so economy picking also can be a good choice. All right, so section 1, once again, starting from D12, B15, G14, G12, E15, G14, E14, G14. Okay. Yeah. Section 2, section 3, and section 4. Ideally, if you're done with section 1, you are almost done. And when I say almost done, I mean almost done. Because what happens in each of the section is only the first note of the section changes. Remaining 7 notes are exactly the same. Yeah. Now you would be thinking, oh wow, was it that simple? Yeah, actually it is that simple. So let me give you a demo of that, or rather, let me guide you through that, not a demo. So section one we started with D12. Section two we gonna start with D14. Okay, D14. Yeah. Section three we gonna start with G12 and remaining seven notes same. Sorry. And then section 4 is exactly similar to section 1. You come back to D12. Yeah. So all four sections covered. Now keep repeating these four sections on and on and on and on. I guess in the original record it has been played around 6 7 times, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, just have a go along with the original track and try to match the pace. If once you are confident and you have practiced enough, all right, that will really help you in basically building up your sense of that rhythm going on the stroke, on the beat, right? That's very important. Sticking to the rhythm is like the most important thing. Yep. And then this is our part one, all covered together. So let me give you quickly play it slowly all together, all the part one. Yeah. So all done. And now we come to part two. So part two, I'll divide it in two sections. Again, you would notice that in part two also, you keep coming back to this G14 note. Okay, so this G14 acts as always a comeback. All right, and what part two, section one, or rather part two, section five, you call it. So it's gonna be E12. There, it's played in sets of two. Okay, so okay, set one, set two, set three, set four. Okay, so E15, G14, set one, set two will be B15, G14, set 3 same as set 1, E15, sorry, E12 and G14, okay? And set 4 will be E14 and G14. Yeah, simple. Sorry. Yeah. And the final section, which is section 6, you will again keep coming back as a second, fourth, sixth note to G14. So you start with E15, back to G14, E14, back to G14, E12, back to G14, and then B15. That's where you end. Section 5 and 6 together, E15, E12, G14, B15, G14, E12, G14, E14, G14, and then E15, G14, E14, G14, E12, G14, and with B15. So part 6 will have 7 notes. Sorry, section 6 will have 7 notes. Section 6 of part 2. Section 1, or rather section 5 of part 2 will have 8 notes, and section 6 will have 7 notes. It really gets so confusing when you say all these things. Ideally, if I had to do this entire lesson in terms of notes, it would have been like really easy for me. So yeah, D, A, G, G, A, F sharp, A. It's easy. Otherwise, you remember those fret numbers and things like that, and you get confused. Section numbers, part numbers, notes, fret numbers. Ah, oh my god. Anyways, jokes apart, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we are now done with the lesson. So let me know if you like the lesson, and do comment and tell me your feedback. Okay, all right. Cheers then. Take care, mates, and keep playing. Thank you.